Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had an amazing day or are having an amazing day. It's good to be back. I think it was Thursday when I was live last. Let's see who's here. I popped up a little comment and I pinned it for you so you can get tonight's project. I have a project for you. If you're new, I'm Creative Sarah, and this is my page where I teach you how to create. We do DIY, we do crafting, and so much more. Okay. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Mary. Hi, Christy. Hello, Anne. My eyes are really bad today. Woo. And Victoria, hello. Hi, Mindy, Lucia, and Connie, and Ria, Diane, good evening. Looking out my window, the birds are frolicking, the sun is shining, but it's a little chilly today. Chilly day, but that's okay. First day of summer break for the kids. My older son is, I don't know, my light's on. My older son is at a, believe it or not, like a field trip. It's a 8th grade trip to an amusement park down in Ohio. And hi, Carolyn. And Easton's been home all day, chilling out. And Aaron is golfing. So here we go. Tonight I craft. All right, let me get my, there we go. Okay, so I have this amazing, this like massive wood cutout, okay? It coordinates with this transfer, the Etched Peonies. So I have a plan as to what I'm gonna do with it, and I'm excited. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna paint this in the colors that I want my peonies to look. All right, so I've got some different colors here. I have meadow, green, and sage. I have marvelous and peony, and I have some black. Now what I did ahead of time, because I was just trying to verify if I was gonna like this color or not, I mixed meadow with my sage, and what I came up with is this kind of nice green color. Okay, it's not as bold as meadow and it's not as light as sage, but it's really nice. And I did 1 part sage and 2 parts meadow. So really, basically, I basically just lightened up our meadow. And you can see the difference between those two and then kind of what I came up with. Okay, so that is the color that I'm gonna paint everything that's green. And so I'm kind of need this as my cheat sheet. And I'm going to have some, my paint brushes. And I probably will use some water. So I don't know about you guys, but I only use distilled water when it comes to crafting, and here's why. Regular water can have stuff in it, right? Like it's hard water, or it's maybe could grow bacteria, you know, whatever. So I pretty much just use distilled water for my crafting purposes. I'm just going to get a little bit of this wet so that my paintbrush will glide on better. I wasn't sure if I wanted to have it like watercolory or not. That's why I didn't mix really any water with. Okay. Now I think that's kind of it. Like I'm trying to follow, if you see here, I'm trying to follow where I want it to be green. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of painting the green parts. And this is a pretty, it's a pretty bright green, but it's not dark like the meadow. Hi Joan, and Ruth. Ruth, go ahead and type VIP. So if you're new or you've never
Mom, may I have a float, please?
I already said you could not have any more soda because you had one.
Ice cream, please?
Yes,
Can you
yes.
make me a shake?
I can't because I'm live right now.
I'll read comments. I'll read like 2 comments.
2? You're only going to read 2?
Okay. Hello, good evening.
You have to say who said it too.
Okay.
You could just use their first name.
Gail, good evening.
Gail said good evening. Well, good evening, Gail. Hello.
Dottie said hello.
Hi, Dottie.
Sherry said hello. Sarah.
Hi, Sherry.
Gloria said hello.
Hi, Gloria.
Ruth said VP.
Ruth did say yes, and I was gonna
Joan
tell.
said hello, Sarah. See ya.
I read my 2 comments. Or it's more than 2.
Easton used to be my helper and help me read comments.
So how can I even do it?
What do you mean?
You stopped paying me, so I stopped doing
I
it.
stopped paying him, so he stopped doing it. Well, maybe I should pay you again. Maybe I should pay you again. Hey, Easton. Okay. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Okay, so what I was saying was, if you're new, comment VIP. Type it out, and I'll send you a welcome message with a link where you can join my free crafting group. Because you'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. And that, my friends, is some important stuff. Okay, so we got our green. Pretty much goes all the way down here. It's kind of interesting the way I have to figure this out. I need a little bit more water. It kind of got all evaporated on me. Goodness. I am getting to the nitty-gritty, and I may have to call in some backup for this to figure out just where. Ooh, maybe Aaron's home. Okay, this is definitely green down here, all of this basically. So it's a little bit harder than it looks because I don't really know where, and frankly some of these could be green that I'm not making green. It is a pretty green color. Thank you. I like it. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Barbara. There we go. All right. So you got it, Rhea. Okay. I'm pretty sure this like whole thing is green. I hear Dad. He's home. Yay. I'll be honest. I don't know where the green is supposed to start and stop right here. I may have to like fill in with some gray or something. I may not have gotten my gray out, but I am going to use it. Okay. So most of the green is good. Okay, this is fun. I like to do fun projects, fun like new things, especially when we have these outlined transfers. I love getting artsy with it. So the trick is, can I pull it off? That is the trick. I'm going to dry this. It's very important to dry this all the way. And if I want it any darker, I can easily... Oh, on my TV screen, as I'm watching you. Now, if you're on your computer screen, it's probably better. But on my TV screen, it looks almost fluorescent green. It's not. I promise. It's not that green. But depending on what screen you're using, it shows colors differently, you know? Just trying to help the drying process a little, and maybe putting a little bit more color where I wanted some more color to go. And we'll get this dried. The Etched Sunflower is in my Etsy shop, and the Dahlia, I'm not sure what you're referring to unless it's the Peaceful Garden. I have that as well. Every CLUB Couture transfer is in my Etsy shop from 2022 and 2023. The years 2022 and 2023. If it isn't there and you want it, you can always request it. All right, I'm gonna move this aside because there's some water there that needs to dry. All right. That's pretty good. Now, we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to go with our pink. I'm just looking. There is... I think it'll be fine. I may have gone up a little bit too far, but that's okay. I'm going to wash out this, and I'm going to start adding other colors, but I need to make sure that all the green is out of here. Actually, I think I'll just grab a new paintbrush because I can. All right, so the new paintbrush, and then I will clean this out. Give me a second to clean my tools. Okay. Good, good, good.
Babe,
Yep,
how's Sylvan?
good. I have to go back tomorrow for a consultation, like a results thing.
Okay.
He
Got a free Lego set.
sure did. They let him pick a prize. He's like, I like this place. I'm coming back. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. No, I'm doing it.
Yeah. Okay.
I go, you don't get a prize every day. He's like, I don't care. I'm doing it.
Well, good for him.
I know. All right, so we're gonna go this, clean that up. Okay. Try to get any liquid that came off of there. And we're gonna move on to pink. I'm a hot mess, you guys. Hot. Okay. I'm just gonna spray my mat. Another reason why I love my mat. I can use it as a little water. All right. We're going as a little water dipping station. I'm gonna get some Storm. So here's the Storm, and I'm gonna tap in, and I'm just gonna like edge my green with this Storm color. That's why I think this might be okay. Okay, so we got a little grayish on this like underneath. Okay. That looks good. All right, I'm gonna clean this off. I'm still using the same paintbrush. I have just a couple of these. We're gonna go into some pink. Now, here's where it gets a little hairy. I'm gonna get that. We'll start with this one. I'm gonna get it wet. Okay. I'm gonna start with some of my Marvelous, but I'm gonna dip into some of this peony too, because I want a mixture of colors. Marvelous is like one of my favorite pinks that we've done, but I feel like you have different shades when you're, like in real life, you have different shades. So when you're nature and you're a flower in nature, I forgot to spray this with a little bit of water. That's why it's not blending so nicely. Okay. Okay. And get and I need a little bit of my peony. I don't know that it's coming across on video, the color that I'm doing, the colors, but it's there. I'm gonna get Marvelous over there and then get a little bit of this. There we go. And again, I may have to do a little like backfill as I figure out how I want this to look. Okay. All right. So here's what we have so far. And we're going to dry this. The colors look really good if they'll line up correctly. So everyone cross your fingers, please. Hi, Debbie Nunez. Okay, Victoria, you are supposed to be my friend, and I was not going to talk about this. So I was going to introduce this as, here are my favorite flowers to hate. They are some of the most beautiful, like luxurious flowers in the whole wide world. And I hate them because I can never have them in my yard. And I have told this story before, but it all started when I was a kid and I would mow our lawn, and we had like an acre of a yard, and we had a riding lawnmower, and I would mow the lawn driving my tractor, and my mom had a fence line full of peonies. They were beautiful. Yeah. I get the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. Every time I would drive, the first swipe that you go close to that line of flowers, they were so big and bushy that they would brush my leg, my arm, they brush me as I drive by because I get real close to the edge. Never fails. Always. An ant would come on me. Never fails. And we're not talking these little teeny ants. Some of these were big, nasty, the black ones, not the like brown. I just cannot. I just cannot have them in my yard knowing it's an awful thing for me. Oh, it's just awful. Yeah, I know. It's all, yeah. But that's what would happen. And it took me, like, the first time it ever happened, I remember being like, oh, how did an ant get on me? Like, literally thinking it was a flea. I had no idea. The second time it happened, I was like, why does it always happen right here? Then I got smart and I like looked at the plant up close. I about died because they were all over oh my gosh, just so nasty. And I told my mom that I'm like, I'm not doing it anymore because I'm not going to be trampled by the ants. How gross. I'm just going to go ahead and wax this because apparently I trust that what I did is going to show up. This is the only one that's worrying me, honestly. But this way I can put my transfer on here. And I hope it looks good. Okay. All right, now I'm going to set this aside for a second. I'm excited. I'm excited about you. set that aside because I need to do something over here. And I'm gonna close these up because I don't need them drying out anymore. They dried out a little bit, and I did add some water, mixed them up, distilled water. I use the spray bottle. I know we don't sell this spray bottle anymore, but it is in my Amazon shop, which is linked in my group. And I believe it's linked on here too. You could also ask me for it. Oh, it's also, okay. But the spray bottle, if you don't use a spray bottle, all you have to do is just measure like half of a teaspoon and drop half a teaspoon at a time into the chalk paste, and then you'll be able to kind of mix it up. If you ever get really dried out chalk paste, heat the water. Make it hot. Yay! I'm so glad you got your happy mail. Club, this month's club is so cute. Yeah. So I'll tell you what, that is something, like, I guess for my whole life, you, like, reading my expression, I have a very expressive face. I just do. And I cannot lie. Like, seriously, I cannot lie. I'm not good at it. You can read me like a book. So when I am telling you a story about ants or whatever, you're going to know exactly how I feel. Exactly how I feel. So we're just going to paint the back of this to give like a nice backdrop to our beautiful ant-free peonies. And that's why I can do this, because they're wooden and not real. Oh my goodness. It's like torturous to make me talk about ants. I feel like sometimes it's mind over matter and I can do it, like I can handle it. But then sometimes, nope, I was wrong. Nope, I can't do it. Like, that's just how I get. I gotta spread this water out that I just sprayed in here. Okay. And you're probably looking at me going, Sarah, those peonies are not gonna fit into that box. You are correct, my friends. They are not gonna fit in this box. But that is where creativity comes into play. And that is why my name is Creative Sarah, because I come up with creative solutions for our little issues. So we have this giant transfer in this beautiful flowers, and we don't necessarily have a surface that we sell to put it on, but I made one and I'm making this. All right, so we've got this painted black. It looks amazing. We'll get it dried. Oh, I'm still going to use that. Let me wash off my brush before that dries. Okay. I feel a sneeze coming on. I'm gonna kind of let that dry on its own, I think. I'm gonna bring out this and we're gonna prep this. Hi, Erin. Oh, yay, happy birthday. Christine, I don't even know that you need my ant story, but it's just, if you know what peonies are and you know my life or death fear of ants, then you understand that this is a flower that while it's beautiful, I cannot have it. I can't have it in my yard because I would look out there and be like, there are a million ants over there. No, when I was a kid and I didn't know any better, I had to mow our lawn, and the ants that were on these flowers, my mom had like a huge like fence row of these peonies, and the ants would get on me, on my skin, on my body, because I was on a riding lawnmower mowing the lawn, and I would get right up close to the edge of that flower bed, because that's what I'm supposed to do. And it would brush up against me, and I didn't understand where the ants were coming from the first couple times until I did some research and then realized that I was being sabotaged. And
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, probably because I wasn't talking to you, Siri. Okay. All right, now. Some of this lines up perfectly. Some of it doesn't. But that is art, my friends. Art is not perfect. Art is different. Art is not meant to be perfect. I'm just kind of trying to get, as you dip into your chalk paste, you know, it moves to like the sides. All right, here we go. We are just going to chalk over the silk screen area, which is the outline. Of the flower, of the greenery, or the stems, everything. And we're just, that's all I'm doing. I'm just spreading the chalk paste across the silk screen. Ooh la la. And I'm just kind of scraping it, which is also smoothing it out. Make sure there's no lines. I'm covering a lot of space here, so I need a lot of chalk. And this is chalk. If you're new and you've never seen this before, this is a liquid, not liquid, it's pasty, right? So I guess it's kind of a liquid. It is a liquid form of chalk, and because it's chalk, it is kind of a washable, removable substance on washable surfaces. If you are applying chalk to wood, you're not going to wash it off. It's going to be a permanent art piece in that way, or home decor, or whatever you want to call it. I call it art. But if you're applying it to glass or metal or certain plastics or any of our boutique surfaces or chalkboards or windows, mirrors, anything like that, you will notice that you can wash it and reuse it. So I always give when I was teaching in the classroom, I would put it on my whiteboards, and I would have like seasonal decor, like where I have my agenda every day. I would have seasonal decor. I would chalk and write the date, and then everything else was erasable. I could erase right over this. Look at that, you guys. Holy buckets. It worked. It worked, it worked, it worked. Oh my gosh, like I'm dumbfounded. I need to wash this transfer, but I kind of like just want to stare at my masterpiece here. All right, let me wash this real quickly. You guys can stare at it. Talk amongst yourselves. It takes a minute to clean the black. You gotta like rub it and then rinse it, and the black takes a little bit of time to wash, especially a bigger transfer like this. But you don't want to let it sit. You do want to wash your transfers right away. Just get in the habit of doing that, and then it'll be easier for you. At least that's my thought. Okay. Almost done, you guys. I know it seems like forever when you're off camera, but okay. Good, 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 good. What was your question gonna be, Connie? All right, I'm gonna dry this. Let me dry it. Because now that I have it done, I don't want anything to mess it up. Here is another fun fact. You could, now that you have your outline on top of your colors, if you wanted to do any like detailing, now would be the time. Like going back in, maybe you want to do, I don't know, if you're super artsy and you know how to do shading and things like that, you can do it. I will show you how you can kind of see the multiple colors that I have on here. You see how it's not all one pink, but like if it's far away from you, you might think it is. Okay, and then we have this beautiful black backdrop. And we are going to get this attached to our beautiful black backdrop. Now, the trick with something like this where we're gonna put it off the edges is you don't go off the bottom edge, for the main reason that you want to be able to stand it up maybe. Maybe you're not going to hang this on a wall. Maybe you are. But if you want to stand it up, you don't want to go off that bottom edge. Okay. So, I like where it is right now. I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to mark where it's going because I need to know where to put my glue. So I'm just marking the edges. You won't see it at all. I promise. Nobody will know. All right, so this is exactly where I'm gonna put it. So I'm gonna lift it up, and now I know where I'm putting my glue. All right. And I'm gonna do my 2 glue method, but I'm gonna be really careful because you don't want your 2 glues to touch each other. So this is the liquid. And it's gonna take a little while for it to set. Like it takes a few hours to dry, you know. And I'm gonna put the hot glue in the spaces in between those little dots. Okay. And give it like 1 more second. Okay. Oops. It just got everywhere. I hate when that happens. I hate when it happens. And I have to hurry because... All right, we gotta line it up. And press it all down at the same time. I think we got it. Yay! I think we got it. Okay, you ready to see it? Dun, da, dun. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? A pop of color. It is a fun little pop of color wherever you need it. And you know what? I'm gonna add something. Hold on, I'm gonna add one little thing to my pop of color. Let me show you. I think I'll just grab one of these. I'm just gonna do like the smallest little. Oh shoot. I don't pull. Did your mom ever tell you not to pull the string? Don't pull the string because you know what happens? It unravels. And what do? I pull the string. I don't just pull it. I yank it. I rip it. Because this is 3D, I can just like have a cute little piece of ribbon. Right down there. Cute. I feel like this one needs to be a little bit shorter. There. There. Now we did it. Yay, we got our little piece of ribbon down there. If you wanted to tack that, you could. My display area is completely overcrowded with all my patriotic and my fun stuff. I'm gonna have to start a new theme, but maybe not. Looks really cool, you guys. I really like it a lot. Thank you, Connie. All right, so let's pick a winner. Hi, George Murphy. How are you? Let's pick a winner from our Happy Mail giveaway. And I believe that I have one from last week to do on Wednesday. So let me get that. Today is the 12th and that was the 7th. So let's do some Happy Mail giveaways. Ooh. I'm trying. I just have to get to my page. And find my entry. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, let's do today first, and then we'll do last Wednesday giveaway. Or Friday, or is it last Friday? Okay. I'm always like, Gail Martinez, ice cream cone. Ice cream, not ice cream cone, ice cream. Congratulations, Gail Martinez. When you hear your name, send me a message and say, I heard my name. Here's my address. Send me some Happy Mail. Yay. And then our other Happy Mail was from Friday. Barbecue? What do you like better, barbecue or picnic? All about the barbecue. So I do not want picnic ants, and that's all I think of when I think of picnic. Barbecue, grilling, all of that kind of stuff. Cookout, whatever you call it. Whatever you call it. It was barbecue or Marlene Hestand. Marlene, you win from last week. I don't know what the date was. The 9th. I think it was the 9th. Marlene. Woohoo! 2 happy mails. And I'm questioning if I did one on Wednesday, which would have been the 7th. I did not. Okay, so it was Friday. So I did Friday and I did today. Yay! Awesome, you guys. All right. Tomorrow, check out my video. Comes out at 8 p.m. Debuts at 8 p.m. And I will be live Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So tomorrow video, Wednesday 8 p.m. live. And if you ordered from my live sale last week, I have most of it packed and I'm printing shipping labels currently. So it's either going to go out tomorrow, which is Tuesday, or Wednesday. Okay, as long as it's paid for, it will either get shipped tomorrow or Wednesday. If it's not paid for, then it will get shipped probably 24 hours after it gets paid for. Hopefully the last few are getting those payments in for that. Lots of work, but I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Thank you everybody for watching. Remind you of what we did, and that's it. That's all I have. We do have still our midnight color of the month is available, as well as our creative Kickstart is still free with a $75 purchase. You get that $42 kit. If you're a customer, if you are a club member, you get the $58 kit free. So check it out and let me know if you have questions. I'll be happy to answer. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.